It's been a while that I've gone live, and today I decided to go live because although this is not a very good day for me, I have decided to go live. If you remember very well, 2 years ago on this day, I posted about my father having passed on. It was one of the most difficult days. Even today, it's just that I was busy at work. We had a meeting, and as a result, I didn't have time to think about this day per se. But it's still hard to believe that my father is not here anymore. There are those days where I wake up and it's like it's a dream. I even forget when I go home, sometimes I forget that he's not going to be there. So it's something that I'm still struggling with, although he's been gone for 2 years. I never thought, when my father passed on, I think he was 87, at the time. I thought because of his age, it was going to be easy for me to make peace with the fact that one day he'd be gone. But it's not like that. Don't ever listen to anybody who says to you that when a person passes on, especially when they are older, it becomes easier. It doesn't. Maybe it also depends on the type of relationship that you had with that particular person. As you recall, I used to call my father my first love. That man taught me everything about love. So as a result, I grew up being loved by that man. Each and every day that goes by, now that he's no longer here, it becomes difficult because he was the best father in the whole world. My father was not educated, but one thing that I'm glad about is that he was present in my life, very, very, very much present. There are people who have fathers in their lives, but those fathers are not present. My father was very much present in my life, and he encouraged me so much. Each and every thing that I do, the bravery, the stubbornness, it's because of him. That man had a very, very, very huge impact in my life, and it's still very difficult for me to accept the fact that he's no longer here, because he had a very huge impact in my life. The people always talk about the impact of a boy having a father in their lives, but they never talk about the positive impact of a girl child having a father in their lives. I'm just glad that I was one of the lucky few people in this life who had an opportunity to have a father like my father, who was very much present in my life, who made sure that as a girl, I never doubt my potential or my ability. That man made me to believe that I can achieve anything that I put my heart on. He never regarded me as a girl, and treated me as such to an extent that he believed that there are certain things, because I'm a girl, I can't do. he always believed that, you know, I can do whatever that any boy can do, and for that I'll forever be grateful for that. So I just wanted to do this live to just say thank you to my first love. I will never forget the teachings of my father, which was to teach me about integrity, honesty, and hard work. We had good times. You know, the bad times I can't even remember, but we had lots and lots of good times. I remember when I was in university, he used to go, at that time he used to drive. We had a taxi, and then we didn't have enough lecturers, so as a result we had to be at university until very late in the evening. We'll leave around between 9 and 9:30. I can't remember exactly the time because it's a long time ago. And then he'll go and fetch me from the university. And when he was doing that, he will go. You'll find that sometimes there will be other students who are waiting with me for a taxi or something, and he'll offer them a lift. And then we'll go and drop them off. Some of them were staying in Munsiwa. We'll go via Munsiwa and drop them off. If you know Mafikeng very well, then he'll go and drop them off at Munsiwa. Some of them will be going to Mahoho and whatever. Then we'll go and drop them off in town, in Mafikeng town. Then from there, we'll go home to Ramosadi. And during those moments, we'll be talking about this and that. He'll be asking me about university and whatever issues that I might be having. So as a result, I grew up very, very close to my father, even more closer to him than my mother. He made time for me. He had time for me, to an extent that he will ask me about this and that. He was very much interested in my life, and he was the only person. If I'm upset, then I talk to him. He was able to calm me down. So it's very difficult. You know, there are those moments where I'm very upset and I want to talk to somebody that I know will not judge or will not say something which is going to hurt me. And he was the only person who was able to calm me down when I'm upset. So at this moment in time, sometimes I feel like I'm lost when I get those moments, because he's no longer there to guide me and calm me down. So this is just the dedication to you, Papa, wherever you are, to say thank you very much for everything that you have ever done. I will never ever forget each and everything that you have done for me in this life. I'm just glad that, you know, you were there for me for 51 years, because when you passed on, I was 51 years old. So as a result, I'm very much blessed to have had a father for 51 years of my life, and I will forever be grateful for that. So I know at this moment in time that you are my guardian angel, and for that, and you'll forever be my guardian angel, and for that I'm grateful that I know that you are watching me over me all the time. And thank you very much for not just being a good father while you are still alive, but continuing to be my guardian angel, and making sure that you look at me from wherever that you are. So I hope you are. I know that you are resting in peace. I went to visit your grave the other day, and I was very happy that I managed to do that when I went home. So continue to rest in peace until we meet again.